guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Infinite Warfare Zombies video. Now today again we have another apparent leak for Infinite Warfare Zombies regarding an absolutely ton of details, which does correlate a lot to the previous leak that we got last week, which I will have linked down in this video's description. Now in my personal opinion this leak seems very sketchy, but for some weird reason the mods over on the COD Zombie subreddit seem to think that this leak is credible in some way, shape or form, but I don't really have any history or any knowledge on this user, so I can't say for definite. But in my personal opinion, I do think that this leak is more than likely fake, but I'm going to read it all for you guys and then you can leave your opinions down in the comment section down below. But if this does turn out to be true, Infinite Warfare Zombies is going to be absolutely insane, but as I said, I don't think so. So the leak reads as follows: the Infinite Warfare Zombies mode is an absolute blast. I was able to test it out and think the game will surprise many fans of the genre. The Infinite Warfare Zombies team has spent at least the last 2 years analysing the pros and cons of the last two Zombies installments, Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. The Zombies mode comes with 2 maps on the disc and will feature a full-length map for the hardcore players and a smaller map similar to the Giants for more casual fans. The larger map takes place in the 1980s, Soviet Union. The map was snowy, but I didn't get to test the map. The smaller map that I tested is basically a remastered version of KINO Der Toten from Black Ops. It is basically a clear-cut copy of KINO except a 1980s version and has a few more playable areas. Perks basically work the same, except they are called boosts. Instead of drinking them, the player purchases them and puts their hand on the machine and transfers the power from it. The actual gameplay is very similar to Treyarch Zombies, as there is rounds of zombies and they basically move in the exact same way. Weapon variety is amazing, as it features weapons from the 1950s all the way up to laser rifles of the 22nd century. In the Theatre of the Death, there are 4 wonder weapons. So obviously, Theatre of the Death is referring to the KINO DER TOTEN remake. So each of these 4 wonder weapons can be upgraded in 4 different ways, very similar to the staffs and bows from Der Eisendrache and also Origins. The 4 elemental upgrades are as follows: Dark Magic, Light, Fire and Water. The wonder weapons can be acquired by finding parts for the 4 different film reels around the map. You can catapult up to the top of the theatre, and that is where you can put the reels in to play the movie. The screen will then show a film and a character using the wonder weapon to ward off zombies. Then the weapon will disappear from the character's hands and the screen will show the character being overrun by zombies. The wonder weapon will then appear in the room. This can be done 4 times to get the 4 different wonder weapons. The weapons are King Arthur's sword, a plasma minigun with 3 separate spinning barrels and a flamethrower attachment, a fully automatic crossbow, think Van Helsing's crossbow combined with Chewbacca's, and a robotic arm. The Zombies crew could rival the main crew from Black Ops 3 Zombies. The developers wanted to make characters that were recognisable to the fans to make the Zombies mode more popular, and they couldn't have picked a better 4. Price, McTavish, Ghost and Makarov are the 4 playable characters from Theatre of Death, and although some silly moments are more serious than the characters from Treyarch's take, Makarov seems to be the Richtofen of the group, and as he is very suspicious and may have his own agenda, the story is basically that the 4 characters will have to go through multiple movie universes and fix them. The universes of some movies have bled into the real universe and is causing quite a few problems. There is a way to upgrade the weapons similar to in Exo Zombies and Black Ops 3 Zombies. There is a window with a slit in it. Paying 3,000 points and you will see hands come out through the slit and take your weapon. You will hear a bunch of construction noises and then he will give you back your new upgraded weapon, and the man will say, "Pleasure doing business with you." Every weapon can be upgraded 3 times. One of my favourite new features in this game mode are challenge rounds. Every 3 to 5 rounds, a challenge will appear on the screen, and by completing the challenge, you will earn a player a skill point. Skill points can be used to upgrade perks, in brackets boosts. Boosts have 3 different tiers, and once unlocking the final tier, the player will permanently have the perk, even if they go down or bleed out. I would just say that the map I tested for about 50 to 55 hours, which is quite a lot, and I was having fun the whole time. The weapon variety is great, the Easter eggs eggs are fun, and the new story is interesting. Don't be worried about Infinite Warfare Zombies, Infinity Ward has got this. Now, after reading that, this sounds absolutely amazing. Like, if this is true, it seems like this mode will indeed be, you know, up to the standards that we've come to expect from Treyarch. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that this is indeed legit. Now, as he said, this correlates to the previous leak which we have, which I will have linked down in this video's description. Now, that leak went more in depth about the other map, which is going to be set in a snowy environment in the Soviet Union, but this just sounds too good to be true. I mean, they're bringing back characters from the Modern Warfare series into zombies, and I just can't see them doing that, to be honest. Also, as he said, there's absolutely no proof that this isn't just a complete load of bullshit. I don't know about the credibility of this guy who made the leak, but apparently the mods over on the COD Zombies Reddit apparently seem to trust this for some weird reason. I don't know the legitimacy of this at all. Another thing that just seems a bit suspicious is the fact that they said there's going to be a KINO Der Toten remake, and if you honestly think about it, this would be a good marketing strategy by Activision, because a lot of fans of Treyarch Zombies are skeptical about Infinite Warfare Zombies after Exo Zombies within Advanced Warfare. So if they were to remake KINO, it would bring a lot of fans of Treyarch Zombies to the franchise and would entice them to pre-order the game. Honestly, it's not the KINO remake that seems the most suspicious to me, although it sounds way too good to be true, but the thing which seems suspicious is he said there's going to be 4 different wonder weapons on KINO, and the 4 different wonder weapons seem to be completely different. You know, with the bows within Der Eisendrache, they're all bows. With the staffs within Origins, they're all staffs. However, if this is true, within this KINO Der Toten remake, the 4 different wonder weapons are going to be completely different. But why this seems extremely fake is KINO Der Toten is in a very, very small map, so how the hell are they going to manage to fit 4 wonder weapon quests within such a tight environment, unless they were to, you know, triple the size of the map and add a ton of extra areas? And surely Treyarch would want to remake KINO for themselves, you know, maybe within the next Treyarch game or something like that, just like they did with the Giants. So would they let, you know, Infinity Ward just take their map that they created? I know they have no choice in the matter, since Activision would, you know, have told Infinity Ward to do this, and Treyarch would have no say in the matter, but even then it just seems a bit peculiar. Also, he's been very, very vague about everything that he's detailed, such as the Pack-a-Punch. He didn't really give much details about that, and he didn't give much details about the perks. However, within the previous leak, which as he said is linked in this video's description, we got a lot more information about the perks and stuff like that. I mean, this leak could come true, and maybe I'm just overlooking this. Maybe it is legit and I'm just being completely stupid here. If this is indeed true, Infinite Warfare Zombies is just going to blow it out of the park. Obviously, we got this image released last week from Comic-Con, which showed this image which had, you know, spaceships and stuff like that on it. A lot of people jumped the gun and thought that we were indeed going to space, but then a lot of people realized that the design of it, which is a very, very comical design, would fit the theme of the 1980s, you know, movies and stuff like that. Maybe it's just like a carpet in the background from the theater. And also, we got this original image released, which again correlates to a theater set in the 1980s, which obviously would be the KINO remake. So if this is true, this mode is going to be absolutely amazing, especially with the Modern Warfare characters. However, I just don't think it's true. I've yet to see any proof that this leak is legit, that it comes from an accurate source. Everything I've heard is just hearsay, and this leak, in my personal opinion, just sounds way, way, way too good to be true. But we can only hope. Let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below, as always. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if not, if latest and greatest Black Ops 3 Zombies news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye. Are you guys interested in getting free Call of Duty points for free supply drops and liquid divinium and or DLC as well? Well, have I got news for you. There's going to be a link in this video's description where you can download a 100% free app. Upon downloading this app, you can then install it and then you can download apps via this app. Via downloading the app as well as sharing the app with your friends via your referral code, you will very quickly build up a ton of points of which you can then purchase Xbox Live, PSN or Steam cards which can then be used to get 100% free COD points as well as DLC. Hopefully this helps.